Yes, hello everyone, welcome to today's class. Today is day 54 of our web development course, okay? Today is day 54 of our web development course. And today we're going to look at local storage, okay? We're going to look at local storage, okay? Okay. So members, yesterday was day 53 and we looked at fetching data using, let me first talk about, this is local storage here. Local storage is, for example, this is where we are going to look at storing things, or storing some sorts of data. We are going to look at storing some sorts of data. Okay. Okay. So yes, members, just prepare for this. We're going to cover this. We're going to cover this. Okay. Okay. So briefly, let me talk about what we covered yesterday, that we can keep in touch. Okay. So members, yesterday was day 53. And yesterday we looked at we introduced the concept of promises. We introduced the concept of promises, and introduced the concept of promises and async await. Okay, and async await. Okay, and async await. Okay. Okay. So members, yesterday we looked at all ways of fetching data using these two. You can even fetch this data using from an API. We looked at fetching data using an API, and when you're using all of these, okay? Right, members, you have no problem right now with fetching data from an API using async await or promises, okay? Okay. This one here we're going to look at it more often when we are going, for example, day 55. Day 55, we're going to look at fetching all products from an API. Members, don't miss. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe icon, the subscribe button, and the notification icon, so you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay? Okay. So, members, we're going to look at fetching data, fetching all products. Okay? Fetching all products. Okay? All products. Okay? We'll look at fetching all products. Okay, so don't worry, we're going to look at fetching all products, and this time around we're going to use async await most commonly, because it's the most common one. Okay. Okay, so if you missed yesterday's class, I would urge you to go back and you watch yesterday's video so you don't miss any of the upcoming classes, because they are all crucial. They are paying us for something. Okay. Okay, right now you can remove this, I can take off this. So let us look at local storage. Okay, let us look at local storage. Okay. Okay, so what is local storage? We have various forms of storage. Okay, we have, for example, RAM, random access memory. Okay, we have RAM. We have local storage. Okay, we have session storage. We have cookies. Then we have indexed DB. Then we have server-side databases. Okay, databases. Okay. Okay, so members, do not get worried. We shall look at all of these as time goes on. Okay, we shall look at all these. I promise you the good days are coming. If you are wondering how all this is, and if there is any challenging part in all of this, okay, all these things here, the good days are coming. We shall look at all of them. Okay. Okay. I know in the future when we are introduced to React, we are going to look at all of the session storage, cookies, indexed DB, and server-side databases. Server-side databases where we have, for example, MongoDB, where we have, for example, MySQL, where we have, for example, Firebase. Okay. Okay. So this one here, indexed DB, cookies, session storage. We shall look at all of this. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So today's class, there's even a RAM, random access memory. We shall look at it sometime to come. But today our emphasis is here, local storage, and this is where I want to dwell our emphasis today. Okay. Okay. This one here, from here, going this side here. Members prepare very well. This one here, we shall look at it when you're in React. Okay. When we are in React. Okay. When we are in React. So prepare very well. That is in the future. But right now, since we are still in the low level, I just first look at local storage. Okay. Okay. So I want us to see how local storage works, how everything works. Okay. This is just for beginners. People who don't even know anything about local storage. It's for beginners today. There is more local storage. There is more local storage as we go in React. But for now, for beginners, let us first look at this. Okay. Okay. So I want us to start. So local storage here. Local storage. Just take it like a small notebook in the browser. Just let me give you an example. Just take it. This is just like this one here. It stores data. It stores data. It stores data. It stores data in the browser. Okay, data in the browser. In the browser. Okay. Okay. And this local storage here is not very big. It's just like 5 MBs. 5 MBs. Yes, it's just like 5 MBs. Okay. So don't think about storing heavy things, for example, videos, images. Okay, this one is very small. Okay, even if you have an image, you have to first convert it into a base 64 format for you to convert it into that that form that can be easily stored, a string form. Okay, but still, even if you convert it into a base 64, it is very big to consume all this space and finish it. Okay. So this one here, it just stores mostly strings. It stores mostly strings. It stores mostly strings. It stores strings, okay? It stores strings, okay? It is very small, but it's very important or very helpful for someone who wants to store things, just slight items, okay? And can store a lot of things which are in string formats, okay? Okay. So I'm going to introduce you this concept because it's very crucial. It's very crucial. Okay? Okay, just understand it. Just understand it, okay? Okay. So members, let's go down here and we see. So, how does this local storage look like? There are some basic operations for this local storage. Basic, let me put here, basic operations under local storage. Under local storage. Under local storage. Okay? Basic operations under local storage. Okay? Okay. So what are these basic operations under local storage that are numbered here? We have some basic operations. We have saving something. Okay? Saving something. Saving something. Saving something. Okay? You maybe want to save some something small, some small operations, and you will see it in the later. Okay? That one is the turn operation there. Then two, we have, for example, getting something, or acquiring back that thing. Or I can even put here read. It's like a read, reading something. Okay, getting something or reading something. Okay, okay. So this is the second operation. Then the third operation is remove something. Is remove something. Is remove something. Okay. Then the fourth operation, this one was remove something. Then the fourth one is clear everything. Clear everything. Okay. Okay. So this is the fourth operation for local storage. Okay. Okay. We're going to look at all of them one by one and we understand them very well. Okay. Okay. Remember, as you understand this very well, where we are reaching. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so that you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay. Okay. So I come here and put, for example, the first operation is saving something. saving something, saving something. Okay, first operation is saving something. As you can see here, saving something is the very first operation. We're going to look at this. So I come here, I can even underline. Okay, okay. So how do you save something in local storage? Okay, we just come here and say, for example, local storage, local storage, local storage. Okay, I put it like this because local storage. Okay, dot. Okay, set item dot set item. Okay, dot set item. Then I put inside here. Inside here there is what they call a key. Yeah, the first one is the key. Okay, key. Then the next one is the value. Okay, the next one is the value. Okay, the first one is the key. Then the next one is the value. Okay, okay. So members, this is how we save something in local storage. Okay, you use the set item function. The set item function, it takes in two things. It takes in the key and takes in the value. Okay? Okay. Example, let me put here an example and you see how it looks like. I put here, for example, local storage. Local storage. Local storage. Local storage. Then I put here dot set item. Dot set item. Okay? Then inside this set item, I put here, for example, the key. The key is the name. Okay, the key is the name. Then I put here, name, and I put here, my name is Clancy. Okay, my name is Clancy. As you can see, it's like that. Okay, okay. So my name is Clancy. As you can see, it's there. Okay. So this one here you saw here is the key. Okay, and this one here you see is the value. Are you seeing this? This one you're seeing here is the value. Okay? Okay. So at this moment in time, the browser, when you do like this, the browser has now stored your key and value. Okay? At this moment in time, the browser has now stored your key and value. Okay? When you do like this, the browser has now stored your key and value. Okay? Okay, here. Have you understood, members, very well? Have you understood this very well? Let us dive in and we see here how it looks like. If I move this, I come here, I put there day 54. Okay? Day 54. I put here a new folder, day 54. Day 54. Okay? Okay. So day 54 is here. Then I come here, I open with code. I open with code. It's there. It's coming. Okay? It's ready here. So, remember, as you can see it here. So I want to come here and put here index.html. Index. Come here, I put, for example, index.html. As you can see, it's there. Then I come here, I put here app.js. Okay? Come and I put here rename app.js. Okay? Okay. So as you can see, the index is here, is like that. Then I come, I put here the emit. As you can see, the emit is there. So it's like this. Members, just follow me each and every step that I take. Okay? So here we put our index very well. As you know very well, here can just put here, for example, maybe JavaScript class. Okay? JavaScript class, just like this. And then I come, for example, here, and I put, for example, I just link it. I link here, I put here script source, and I put here app.js. Then I come here, I put here, for example, defer. Okay? Defer is like that. Okay? And here it can be like, here it's very good. Now, when I come here and I come here on app.js, I come here and I put here the file, everything looks good. So when I come inside here, I'm not going to put that thing, okay? I can put here slash example1 or saving something. We're now looking at local storage. We're now looking at local storage. Local storage. Local storage, okay? Okay. So when I come here, I put here example1. Okay? So when I come here, I put here example1 and this one is saving something. We are saving something, okay? Saving something. Okay? So when you're saving something, we use the setItem. Remember, we use the setItem function and it takes in only two things, the key and the value, okay? Okay. So I come here, I put here, for example, local storage dot, then I put here, I open here, I put here dot setItem, then I put here, then I put here the key and the value. Are you seeing here they put for me key and value, and all of them must be in string format, okay? Okay, so I put here my name, okay? Then I come here and I put here the value. Now the value is Clancy, is my name, okay? Just like this, okay? Okay, so when I do like that, I come here in the browser here. So now I want to see, I want to now see the, let me first come here. Let me first come here and I go live, okay? First go live, and we'll see this, okay? JavaScript class is there. So when I come here, I put here inspect, and now go into the console, okay? And it looks like this. Now I come here on the console. Here I'm not going to see anything. So here, remember, I come on the application, then we come on this IndexedDB, the sessionStorage extension, like these cookies, okay? I come here, purchase storage, and I come here, I go to local storage, okay? I come here, okay? Now, are you seeing members where it has stored everything? It has stored everything here, name, okay? It has stored my thing in the browser. It has stored the name, the key, and the value. I understand these members very well. Understanding members is very well. It is very important. It is that important, okay? Okay, just stored my name and value here, okay? Okay, you see these members? You're seeing these members? Okay, let us go. You're seeing it has stored it here, okay? Now, how do I get that value and see it in the console here? How do I get that value and I see it in the console here, okay? How do I get that value and I see it in the console here? We are going that step, okay? It is the second one here, getting something, okay? Or we are reading something from the local storage, okay? Okay, getting something is the next step here. I come here, I put here 2. I want to now see it in the console, or I use it and see it, okay? So I come here, getting something, or I can put here in brackets read something, okay? Reading something. So I come here and I put, for example, now I say here, getting something or reading something. I come here and I put, for example, local storage dot get item. Now we are getting something from the local storage. We are seeing something from the local storage, okay? Okay. So here we just get the key. We don't get even the value. We don't even need to get the value. Just get only the key. Is enough. Only the key is enough. Okay. Okay. Just get the key alone. Okay. Just like this, everything will come. Okay. So just get the key, then you console log this key and this one, and you see it. Okay. Okay. Just this is enough. Just this is enough. So now I come here. My example 2. Come here and put here. I put here example 2. Okay. and this one here is getting something. Getting something. Okay? Getting something. Then I come here and put here local storage dot getItem. GetItem, and I just call the key. Okay? My key was which one? Name. Okay? Remember my key, the key was name, not the value. The key was name. Okay? The key was name. Okay? Okay. So when I call the name is like this. Okay? This is how we normally do it. Okay? So I want to see this name in the console. What am I going to do? I'm going to store it in a variable when I see it. Okay? I want to see this in a variable. I want to store it in a variable when I see it. Okay? So I want to say here const. Yeah? Const. Then I put here my name. Okay? My name. I want to now see my name in the console. Is equal to local storage dot getItem. Okay? Dot getItem, when I put here name. Okay? Then I put here name. So it want to get this item here. Okay? So when I come here, I put here clg console.log my name. Okay? My name, and I want to see my name. Okay? And I want to see my name. It is here, Clancy. I think this member, it has gotten my name from the local storage. Okay? It has gotten my name from the local storage, and it's showing it right here. Okay? Okay. Remember, this is very powerful, very, very powerful when you are building a real application, and sometimes it requires you to store some things in the browser. Okay? You'll need to feed on this local storage for you to do something like that. Okay? Okay. Some members, this is like that. Okay? Okay. So it's like this local storage, you get item, the key is there. It's good. Okay? Have you understood these members very well? Okay. So if I come here now, the third one here is remove item. Remove item. Okay? Remove item is very simple. Okay? We use, for example, local storage. Now I want to remove just one item. Okay? I come and say here, local storage. Local storage dot remove item. Remove item. Okay? And I put here, open here. Now we just get that key. That key alone is enough. Then we remove that item. Okay? That key alone is enough. Then we remove that item. Okay? Okay. So I come here. And put, for example, example 3. Then I come here and say remove item. Okay? Remove item. Okay? We're now removing the item, or we are removing that thing. Okay? So I come here and say local storage dot remove item. Okay? Dot remove item. Then I'm now trying to remove that item. Okay? And I put here name. Okay? Move item name. Okay? Okay. So I bet by this period here, you will check and it won't be there. So when we see in an application very well, it has been removed. I see it is no longer there. How was I seeing this? It is no longer there. It has been removed. Okay? In my local storage here, I see here application local storage here. It has been removed. It's no longer there. Are you seeing these members? It has been removed completely. Okay? It has been removed completely. It's no longer there. Okay? Okay. So I hope you have really understood this. Okay? Okay? Okay. So let me come here. The last one, which is here, is the fourth one is clear everything. clear everything. Clear everything. That one for remove item, use it when you have a lot of things and just want to remove only one single item. Okay? But this one here, local storage clear. Local storage. Local storage. Okay? Local storage dot clear. Okay? Local storage dot clear. This one here, use it when you want to clear everything. Okay? When you want to clear everything. Okay? Okay. So how do we use it? Let me just come here and put the example 4. Example 4. Okay? Clear everything and I show you. Clear everything. Clear everything. Okay? So I want to fill in some damn data here, then I show you. Okay? Local storage. Local storage dot set item. And I put here, for example, student 1. I'm now using some dummy examples. Student 1, and I put here, for example, mass. Okay? Mass. Okay? This is 1, and I put here local storage dot set item, and I come here, I put here, for example, student 2, then I come here, student 2, then I come here, I put here, and I come here, I put here, Tom. Okay? Come here, I put here Tom. Okay? It's like that. Okay? Okay. So when I come here, I put here local storage dot set item, then I come here, I put here student 3. Okay? Student 3, and student 3, we put, for example, here Derek. Okay? Okay. Then I come here, I put here local storage, and I put here dot set item. Okay? Then I put here, for example, student 4. Okay? Then I put here Jane. Okay? Then I put here, for example, Jane. Okay? Then I put here, for example, Jane. Okay? Okay. So I want to see all these ones in the local storage, and I see them how they look. They're here. Student 1, Mercy, Derek, like this, Jane. Okay? So if I come here and I do, like, for example, this one here, which you are seeing here. Here where I'm removing all items. Okay? If I come and just do like this, for example, like in my previous example, I show the local storage dot remove item. Okay? And I put, maybe I don't want student 3, I just say remove student 3. Okay? Student 3. Okay? Move student 3. Okay? This is when I'm removing a single item. So when I do like that, I remove student 3. Derek is gone. Are you seeing? Derek is gone. Okay? Derek is gone. Are you seeing this? Derek is gone. Okay? Okay. So I'm left with student 1, student 2, and student 4. Now if I come here and say clear everything. Okay? I come here and say local storage dot clear. Okay? Clear everything. Okay? So I come here and see it removes everything at just one go. Okay? It removes everything from the local storage in just one go. Okay? It removes everything in just one go. Everything is cleared. Okay? Everything is cleared. Okay? Okay. Have you ever tried to understand this very well? Have you understood this very well? Okay? Have you understood this very well? Okay, let's move forward. Okay? Let's move forward. Okay? Okay. So I hope you are really understanding this. Now, this one here we are dealing with simple strings, okay? This one here we are dealing with simple strings, okay? Now, remember very well, I can even re-echo it here. Note this, okay? Local storage, only stores strings, okay? Note this very well. Local storage only stores strings, okay? Not more than that, okay? So anything else that you have, for example, if you have an object, okay, or an array, okay, you will forcefully, let me even first put here, forcefully, eh, you'll forcefully convert it, you'll be forced to convert it into a string by force. Okay? Note this very well. If you have an object or an array, you will forcefully, or let me just say, you will. If you have an object or an array, you will be forced by force. This is not whether you want it or not. You will be forced. Yeah? You will be forced to convert it into a string if you want it to be stored on local storage. Have you understood these members very well? Okay? Local storage, it will not leave you to just do things as you want. No. Objects are not stored in local storage. Arrays are not stored in local storage. You will have to convert an object or an array into a string by force if you want it to be converted to be kept in the local storage. Okay. So, for example, let me just say, for example, I have my object here. Let me say I have my object here. For example, cost user. Okay, cost user. Okay, is equal to, I have my object here. My very good object, it's there. I have my object here, cost user. Then I put here, it has, for example, name. Okay, just for example, name. Then it has here, for example, Clancy. Okay, my object is here. Or let me not use my name here. Let me just say, let me just say maybe Peter. Just maybe Peter. Okay, I've never used my name. Even in the previous example, I was using it. Peter. Okay. Then I come here. The name, this one, it has the name and also the age. Okay, it has the name and the age. Okay, and the age is there. Maybe let me just say here. Maybe the age maybe for Peter is 17 years old. It's 17 years old. Then I come here. I put here, for example, the object is like that. Okay. So members, if we have an object like this and I want to store it in local storage, it will not accept me to just store it the way it is. Here, name, Peter, age, just like that. It will tell me, please sir, or please madam, change this object into a string, then I store it for you. Okay? Because for me, I only store only strings. Okay? I only store only strings. Okay? I only store only strings. So I don't understand this. I don't want this object. Okay? Convert this object into a string, then I store it for you. Have you understood these numbers very well? If you're really liking this, please hit the like button and we move forward. Okay. It will tell you I don't store the objects, I store strings. So please convert this object into a string, then I store it for you. Have you understood? Then you'll have to first convert this object into a string, then it stores it for you. Okay, so how would we convert this object or an array or any other thing into a string? Okay, this is what we call, it's even very simple. They even made it very simple. Okay, they just stringify. Okay, it is JSON.stringify, just as simple as that. JSON, JSON dot stringify, stringify, just as simple as this. Okay, this is the way how we store, this is the way how we convert these objects or arrays into what they can store. Because when it doesn't understand the object, it doesn't understand the array. Okay, so we have to first convert it into a string. So the only way to convert it into a string, we just need JSON.stringify. 5. Okay? Okay, so let's go and we see this one. Example 5. Example 5. Example 5. Okay? Okay. So I want to come here. You seeing here, after clearing everything, it is now empty. Okay? It is now empty. Okay? Okay. So I want to come here and put now my object. I put here const user is equal to my object is here, and I come here, I put here const user is equal to here name. Okay, then which name did I put there? I put Peter. Put Peter, and I put I said Peter is an object, and I put Peter is an object, and I put age. I put Peter is 17 years old. Okay. Okay. So if Peter is 17 years old, and that is my string. Okay. Now it's this string in the local storage. Okay. How do you do it? It won't accept me to do this to just put it there. Okay. We shall have to first convert. This object into a string, then stores it for me. So how do I do this? I come and say local storage, okay, dot set item, just set item, as we have been doing here, okay. Set item, open our brackets like this, set item, okay. Then I put here, for example, as we have been doing like this, I start with that thing that I want to store, okay. And remember the key. What is the key? The key for this one is user. Okay. The key for that one is user. Okay. The key is user. Then I just say here, simple. Just give that statement. Okay. JSON. Okay. .stringify. Okay. As simple as this. Then I put here user. JSON.stringify user, as simple as this, okay? JSON.stringify user, and it stores it for me in the browser. Have you understood, members, very well? Okay? Okay. So when you do like that, it stores it for me in the browser very, very well. And it is here, okay? It is here. User, name, Peter, age. Are you seeing this, members? It has stored my object. It is even here. Are you see? Age, name, Peter. Okay? Okay, members? Okay? Okay. Have you understood? It has stored it for me. Have you understood, members, very well? Okay? Okay. Let us move forward. So if I come here in my console, now I want to see that object, okay? I want to now see that object in the console here, okay? I want to see that object in the console. So what am I going to do? Okay? What am I going to do? I want to see that object in the console, okay? I want to see that object in the console. Seeing that object in the console, seeing that object in the console, seeing that object in the console, okay? Seeing that object in the console, okay, means one thing, the browser, it wants to take things as they are, okay? The browser is very stubborn. The browser is very stubborn, my dear. The browser is very stubborn. I can even put it here. Stubborn. Okay? It wants to see it in its original format. It wants to see it. In its original, in its original format. Okay? In its original format. Okay? The browser is very stubborn. It wants to see it in its original format. You can't dodge this. You said that the thing was an object. Now you convert it into a string. You convert this one into a string. You can't just see, don't expect the browser to convert this back for you into an object. Don't, I even put here, don't, just by default, don't expect the browser, don't expect the browser to convert this back for you. The browser, the browser to convert this back for you, for you. Don't expect this, okay? Don't expect this, okay? The browser is very stubborn. What you will need to do, after you're doing something like this, what you need to do is you'll have to change it back, into the format it was, okay? Let me even extend this up here, and we see very well, very well, okay? Okay. So, members, the browser is very stubborn. It doesn't want to see this here that you convert it into a string. For it, at first it was knew that one as an object. Now for you have turned this one into a string. For you to store it very well, okay, you have stored it very well. Now you want to see it in the console, or you want to use it in the browser. It will tell you, please sir, please madam, change this back into the format it was. Change this back. Change this back. Change this back into the format it was. Back into the format it was. Into the format it was before. Format it was. Okay? Change this back into the format it was. But that is an order, that's a directive. Okay? So you have no choice but to change it back into the format it was. So how do we do that? We use what they call parse, JSON.parse, to change this back into the format it was. Okay? This is what they call JSON.parse. Okay? JSON.parse. Okay? Let me even put it here. JSON.parse. JSON.parse. Just as simple as this. Okay? Just as simple as this. Then inside this JSON.parse, you will put there what you are changing. Okay? Inside the JSON.parse, you put here what you are changing. What you are changing. Okay? You are changing back. JSON.parse, you put what you are changing. Okay? Are you understanding this, members, very well? Are you understanding, members, very well? Are you understanding, members, very well? Okay? Are you understanding, members, very well? Okay? Okay. So it will be like this. It will be like this. Okay? Let us use the example here. So let me say that now I want to get that saved user. Okay? I come here and say I want to get that saved user. I want to get a saved user. To get that saved user. That one who is saved. I can come here and just say, I can just come if you know, people are very rigid. Some people are very rigid and some people are very hard. They don't want to do things as they are. Someone says CL console log and it says maybe user. When you say console log user, of course they won't give you the object. Okay? They won't give you the object. Come here and the console very well, they won't give you the object. The object is named Peter Age. You want to escape this. There's no shortcut. There is no shortcut. This one here is not saved. This name Peter, this one that you are using, this is an object. It is not saved. If I can, for example, come and put here, for example, another example here. Okay? I'm just giving this as an example. Const user 2. Const user 2. Then I come here, I put here, for example, I open the object very well and say name, maybe Susan. I come here, I put here, for example, Susan. Okay? So example says, I can just call this one from the console. Okay? Then I put here maybe age. Maybe I put 23. Okay? So if then someone says, why do I need to JSON.parse? Why do I need to use JSON.parse? Let me just call the thing from the console. Come here, I put CL to console log. Then I put a user 2. I just call this user from the console, just like this. Okay? When you do like this and you put it here, of course, name Susan, age 23. Are you seeing this? It is here. But when you go in the application here, local storage, where is Susan? Where is Susan? When in the console, very well is there. Age 23, Susan is here. When you go in the local storage, where is Susan? Susan is not saved. That means you will never retrieve Susan in the future. You will never get back Susan in the future. Even if you close the computer right now, you will never get back Susan in the. Susan will just disappear. Susan will just disappear completely. Okay? The moment you switch off your browser or switch off your computer, you will never get back Susan. Okay? You will never get back Susan. Okay? You will never get him back. Or you never get her back. Okay? Okay. So you have to follow protocol. You have to follow protocol. Okay? You first save Susan, then you get Susan from the local storage. Okay? Save Susan, then get Susan from the local storage. Okay? Okay. So members, we are there. Okay? We are there. So how do I get back Peter? How do I get back Peter? Okay? I come here and say const save the user, saved one who is saved user is equal to, okay, JSON.parse, JSON.parse, okay, JSON.parse, okay, pass the local storage and get to me that person, okay, local storage, okay, dot get item, as we have been getting items every day, okay. Then you put here, inside here you put there user, okay. Local storage get item, the same way I've been getting items there. Then you put there user, as you see it, it is there, okay. Are you understanding this, members, very well? I understanding this very well, okay. The same way we have been getting items here, yeah? But now this time round is that you put it in a JSON.parse, okay. You put it in a JSON.parse like this. Then I come here and say clg console.log save the user, just like this, okay. Okay, so if I come here, I have been able to get Peter, but I've gotten a Peter from the local storage, okay. I've fetched Peter from the local storage and I put him here on the console. Are you seeing this, members? Even if I close my browser, I press X and I close X, and even I switch off my computer, tomorrow when I come back, I will be able to still get Peter because Peter has been saved in the browser. Okay? Okay? Okay. Even if I switch off my computer, even if I press X, or I even reload the page, eh? Even if I reload the page like this, I'll be still able to get back Peter. Because Peter has been stored in the browser. Okay? Okay, he has been stored in the browser. So we use what they call the JSON.parse to get to convert this one which was stored in a string back into an object. Then we'll be able to see it. Okay? Then we'll be able to see it. After you converting, that's when it will be able to do what? Converting it back. After you converting it back, that's when you will be able to see it. That is when you'll be able to see it. You will be able to see it or use it. To see it or use it. Okay? Okay. So let me just put this here. Reduce it a little bit. That's when you will be able to see it or use it. Okay? Okay. Members, have you understood this very well? So the whole concept of local storage just lies here, only and only here, doesn't change. Whether you have an array, whether you have images, it doesn't change. Okay? Okay. So members, if you are really enjoying this, please like, okay, and hit the notification icon so that you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay? And members, I would like to end here today. we have really covered a lot. Okay, we have really covered a lot. Okay, so members, we have covered local storage. No one, I hope right now no one has any problem with local storage. Okay, I hope no one has a problem with local storage at this time. Okay, okay, okay. So at this moment in time, okay, allow me to end here today. Tomorrow we are going to look at a concept. Please look at this. Tomorrow we are going to look at fetching all products. Okay, and this one will come now. We shall bring back our async functions we fetched in yesterday's class. Okay, so members, please follow this. Please practice. Okay, okay. I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, in tomorrow's video. Have a very good day.